everyone, and welcome to Better Girl Stories. Today we are talking meditation, or as I like to call it, the things that prevent us from doing meditation right. The first thing though is thinking that doing meditation should be right, or there is a right way to do meditation. So here are 8 myths that I think it would be nice to discuss when planning on starting a meditation practice. The first thing I want to talk about is the mindset. The mindset myth is connected to things like expecting things out of meditation. What I mean by that is we do tend to expect something grand to happen, like getting an epiphany, seeing God, feeling something like an awakening, or some other thing like that. However, this is not the case. The mindset that I would recommend you start with is no expectations. I know this is difficult. I know everybody's told you not to expect things in life in general, but yet again we do expect. However, while doing meditation, you have to let go. I mean, drop the pin, sit down and just be with yourself. See what happens. You don't have to expect something major to happen, because meditation is something that will help you throughout your life. It has to make you peaceful on a larger scale. You don't expect things like waking up and knowing your life is changed or something like that. Meditation is gradual, so your mindset has to be freed of such expectations. Myth number 2, position. Okay, I cannot stress this enough. The position in which you're meditating relies only on how you feel. That means you don't have to follow guidelines. I mean, yes, it's okay to sit upright, to have your legs crossed, or maybe to be lying down, have your palms in a mudra. This is a sign like this. We're gonna be talking about mudras more in another video. However, you do need to feel comfortable, because you can't really meditate if you're not comfortable. So whether it's lying down, whether it's sitting, whether it's like sitting in your bed with your legs crossed or straight, you need to feel comfortable. You don't have to strain your back if it doesn't feel okay. Sit on a blanket, sit on a towel. Just do the things that you need to do in order to set yourself up for meditation, which means you have to feel comfortable. You can't expect to relax or let go of thoughts when you don't feel comfortable. When your shoulders are like this, or when your back hurts and you're like moving around, you can't really make the best of it. So don't really stress about position. Find what feels good for you and just do that. Myth number 3, breathing. Okay, let's face it, there are types of meditation that require you to breathe in a certain way. While these are really nice and then make your mind more focused, I would advise starting with something like easy breath. I would call it easy breath. It's simply letting your breath follow its natural ebb and flow, which means not making your breath stuck, not counting to the count of, let's say, 4 on the inhale and 6 on the exhale. You need to have your breath easy, steady, in order to be able to free your mind from thoughts, anxiety, and things like that. So don't restrain your breath. If you're sitting like this, holding your breath, or simply trying to inhale to the count of, let's say, 6 when you can't really reach the count of 4, this is straining yourself. It's not meditation, and meditation is meant to make you feel good. So don't do this thing that makes you feel stressed. So breathe just naturally. Let your breath be natural and see what happens. Myth number 4, the clear mind. Okay, I think we all start meditation because we kind of feel unwell. We have anxiety, we have like repetitive thoughts, obsessive behavior, or whatever. Well, if you do have those things, you can't expect your mind to be clear. Meditation is not meant for you to sit down, clear your mind of thoughts completely, and just forget about everything. What I tried myself to do when I started meditation 2 years ago was simply force my mind into not thinking, which basically made me think constantly. Okay, don't think, don't think, don't think. That's not the case. You don't need to do that. What you need to do when starting meditation is letting your mind be free. Our biggest problem is not our constant thoughts. It's not letting our mind be free and let everything that is underneath go into the surface. You know, what I really liked about meditation when I started letting my mind free was that I actually really realized what thoughts I had in my mind. Because with my anxiety, which was the thing that started me on meditation, I always got those anxious thoughts. My mind was like rushing, running, always on the go. And when I sat down to meditate, guess what? It was the same. And I was so stressed because I had read so many books on meditation telling me how my mind had to be clear. No, meditation is something that will make the thoughts go to the surface. And then when you have realized them, that is when you can let go of them and your mind can quiet a bit. So don't stress it out. Okay, falling asleep is 5. Falling asleep is something that, let's face it, happens when meditating. Some people even use meditation as a means of falling asleep. While some books or some teachers may tell you that if you fall asleep while meditating, this is a sign you are tired, a sign you haven't done your meditation right, I would say let go. I mean, if meditation leads you to a state of falling asleep, that means that your body, your mind needed that. So honor it. I mean, yes, meditation has to be something that leads you to a state of kind of a freedom of mind. A mind that is still and that doesn't utter words into you. However, if you fall asleep, that's something really nice. It may not mean you have reached some kind of enlightenment or something like that, but let's face it, in the normal world what we need is peace. And falling asleep is peace to me, so don't fret about it. Meditation myth number 6. There is a right type of meditation. Well, no. Many studies, lots of research has been done in order to assess the effects of different types of meditation on the human mind. And guess what? All types of meditation work well. You just have to find your meditation style. Whether it's object meditation, which means you stare into an object and you try to perceive it to the fullest. Whether it's mantra meditation, where you utter a word that has this vibration to it that is meant to calm you down. Whether it's breathing meditation or whatever kind of meditation, you have to find the right one for you. So what I would suggest is simply when you begin, try different things. Try guided meditation, try silent meditation, try whatever you wish, and you will find your right meditation. Because you see, you might read reviews, you might read books, but everybody speaks from their own experience. What has helped me, for example, is guided meditation, because I really need to envision things. I need to envision letting go of certain things. But maybe you are the type of person that simply needs to sit down and observe their breath. So don't stress it out. Find your way. Meditation myth number 7. While I will be talking about different types of meditation in other videos, I want to touch on a topic about the mantra meditation. While this is also one of my favorite types of meditation, I really have seen many people who practice mantra meditation come out of it stressed out. Because what? Well, guess what? Your mind is not a computer. You cannot tell it, okay, now you repeat a mantra and that is everything you repeat. In reality, your mind is made up of so many neurons that fire up constantly. This is your thoughts going and flowing. You are a human being. You can't stop your thoughts, so don't try to stop them so that you can basically stick a mantra into your head. The mantra is meant to flow, let's say, above thoughts, so that when you repeat your mantra constantly and with ease, you will be able to silence your mind for just a second. Then, as your practice of meditation unfolds, you will silence it for 20 seconds, then for a minute. But don't expect that your first 10 or maybe 100 meditation practices with mantra will be you uttering a mantra without any thought coming up. Because that's not how it happens. Take it from my experience. Alright, myth number 8, the last one, the effects of meditation. Well, this will also be in another video. I must stress this out. This goes a bit with the myth number 1, which is the expectations or the mindset. Don't expect that meditation will have effects immediately. Don't expect that the effects will be something like, wow, this girl or this guy must be meditating because I can see thing X in them really changed. Well, no. What you can expect from meditation, I'm talking here from personal experience and from the experience of people I know who meditate. I've been meditating for 2 years, every day, once or twice a day. So what I have noticed in myself is my anxiety has lowered down. I can study much more effectively. I take the challenges in my life with more ease. Well, I stress out. I tell you, I do stress out. I'm someone with a background of eating disorders, anxiety, panic attacks. So yes, that's a lot of stressing out. And even though I've been really trying to up my game through meditation and yoga, I have noticed that things don't come so easily to you. I mean, you have to work and you have to be patient. You don't have to be stressing about when you will see the effects of your meditation practice. Because, meditation is something that is meant to make your life easier in the long run. To make you see things more clearly. To make you perceive life and the difficulties in it as something that flows and passes. And to make your mind steady in times of hardships. In times where one's mind wanders, your mind will be a bit more still. And that's because of your meditation practice. So simply, one big tip that I have for you is don't stress about it. Start somewhere. Sit, lie down, breathe like you simply love yourself, like you want to do something good for yourself. Breathe naturally. Let your mind be natural. Don't stress yourself, and meditation will give its results right away. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you liked the video and like the content, please subscribe to the button here and you see more of us. Also, if you want to learn more about meditation or the things we talk and write about, visit our blog down below in the description. Patrick Corsari is signing off. See ya!